What's going on, everybody? It's me, Lyle, and this is
Cody.
And today we're going to talk to you about Smosh. Now, it was just announced, I think, yesterday, or was it today or was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
It's June 15th.
Yes.
Today.
2017.
Yes.
Anthony, one of the founding members of Smosh, is leaving Smosh.
So, for those of you who are too young to remember, basically, Smosh was... They were kind of like the first YouTube sensation. Like it was Smosh and Nigga Higga.
It was
I think those were like the two competing ones, and then
Fred before that.
Fred was like
Smosh washed the sins away of Fred, basically.
So you sure I thought Fred was after Smosh.
No, Fred was the biggest thing in the world from
But Smosh started in 2006.
Oh, they started first, but Fred was bigger before Smosh, and then
yeah, but they were basically they were one of the first YouTube sensations. Especially here in California, me and Lyle are from Sacramento, and Smosh started in Carmichael, and it was so surreal to the first video I saw of theirs was Easy Step, and I remember laughing my ass off and watching all their other videos after that, and thinking, I remember watching it with my friend Rory and thinking, oh, that place looks so familiar where they filmed, and he's like, they live in Carmichael, they go to Del Campo, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then just I watched their videos all through college, and they were just such a huge part of my YouTube internet life for the longest time, and I had the so in high school, because they were so popular, because they were local heroes. We got to meet them a few times over at the boardwalk where they premiered Sex Ed. They performed it live with I Set My Friends on Fire, and I actually have this really cool. They were the first internet sensation that I got to meet, and they're just
a little young.
Really cool, nice guys. And they got to go up on stage with the band and do all their crazy little dance moves. It was so funny.
Yeah.
And I would see them around. I saw Ian at Target, and then a year ago I saw him driving there was a car in front of me on the freeway in traffic, and they had all these Smosh stickers, and I'm like that guy's a good big Smosh fan. So I pulled up right next to him, and it was Ian.
That's
just sitting there in traffic. I was like, oh. So yeah, Smosh here in the area in Northern California, definitely it was a big deal.
Yeah.
So hearing that Anthony is leaving is kind of I thought it was a joke. I thought it was another one of their little jokes. Cause they've done videos about them being purchased by LeVar Burton and just getting suspended from YouTube. So I thought this was just, it's a fucking joke. But no, he's serious. And,
it's really happening.
Yeah, so I was kind of I was shocked.
Yeah, I discovered Smosh later. I probably discovered them through you when we started college.
I'm sure it was.
Because there was people I knew that went to high school that tried doing the same thing, and I didn't know about Smosh, and I showed you the videos, and you're like, dude, they just fucking ripped off Smosh, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my introduction to Smosh, and that was around 2009. From about that time till about 2012, when PewDiePie came and took over, they were not just in this area; they were the biggest YouTubers in the world. You can't think of YouTube culture, what YouTube is now, even with all the vlogs and the gaming videos, without when you think YouTube, you think Smosh. That's their style. Their style is YouTube, basically. Even if you're not a huge fan of them, I wasn't subscribed to their channel. I just thought the two guys themselves were funny.
Yeah.
I loved it when they interviewed celebrities.
Yeah. It just shows you how, and it's funny, you mentioned Fred was, the first big thing, but I would say Smosh was, the ones who, set the stage as, as in, because Fred was stupid little, I'm calling Fred stupid. It was vlogs. It was just him acting stupid in front of a camera with a stupid voice, and it was just him, doing speaking. But Smosh was the first people who were no, we're doing actual videos with skits. We're actually it's a script, and they kind of set the stage, and like everyone kind of followed that afterwards.
What do you think Smosh? What do you think's what's gonna be like with Smosh going forward? Do you think Ian should take it on alone, or do you think he should bring someone else on?
Well, I think he's got a lot of other people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Him with Smosh games and stuff. So I think he'll still be the captain at the helm. And just continue moving forward with the people that they have. Because, I mean, I watch Smosh games, and it's still freaking hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love Smosh games.
And they're honest game trailers and stuff like that.
So what do you think of Anthony's future? He has his own channel. The reason he wants to leave Smosh is so he can have creative control again. Because, as he said, everything they do now has to go through a company, has to go through a filter. They'll tell them
your producers
that's not working, which is funny to me because Smosh built this empire on their own, and now a company's telling them, "Oh, that's not going to work." That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and my coworker who does freelance stuff with him, he even said like he would go to meetings and the directors would just be like they'd come up with ideas and directors would just be like, "No, we're going to do something else," and it's just like, this is our company, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, we started this. So I totally understand why he would want to do that. And I think he'll be okay. Everyone's a huge following. It's got a big reaction already. So I think, he'll do what he needs to do. And I'm sure him and Ian will always, they'll collab sometime.
Oh, yeah.
He's just not going to be part of Smosh no more. So
that's one of the best things to hear from this, is that they're still friends. It wasn't a breakup because they got mad at each other because they hate each other. It's just Anthony wants to go back to doing his own creative thing, and Ian has respected that. If you've seen them two announcing together that he's leaving, it was done in a very respectful way with a little bit of the Smosh humor in it, where it starts out talking about how they haven't seen each other's penis. And then at the end he's just like, "P.S. I have seen your penis," to Anthony at the very end of it. Very Smosh-like, but it was still a very heartfelt goodbye in a way, because they are still friends. They said 2 miles away from each other, so they will still see each other, but it's different when you're not working with someone on a daily basis.
Yeah, they were roommates for a while when they did videos, so it is interesting to see how sometimes getting up there and big can kind of fuck things up.
Oh yeah.
So so I think it's sad to see him go, but at the same time, I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Favorite Smosh moments?
Oh man. Probably it's not. It has nothing to do with their skits really. It might be the Chris Pratt interview.
Yeah.
Where Ian has Chris Pratt call his mom to tell him
he's got herpes.
He's got herpes. That was just hilarious, and the fact that he pulled it off with a straight face is just fucking hilarious.
Well, wasn't a while he was doing something with the water, and then Chris Pratt was just looking at him like,
"Oh yeah," he asked,
"What are you doing?" This is the guy who plays Andy Dwyer.
Yeah,
is just "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. He asked Chris Pratt, "Can I have a drink of your water?"
Yeah,
he had his own raspberry water. And then it was, "I'm going to take a little sip." And then he chugged the whole water. And Chris Pratt's just looking like, okay.
Fucking Chris Pratt. Oh, my God. And Emma Watson. Did they do something with Emma Watson?
Yeah, I think that was the first prank interview. They had their friend, was it Lasercorn, I think?
Could have been.
Oh, no, it was Joven. They had Joven, who was in love with Emma Watson, because who's not, in on the interview. And they were asking him questions that just, really embarrassed him the whole time.
Oh, my God.
It's just, that video's hilarious. The Rock, as we mentioned, that interview. It's fun because The Rock is so good at improvising. So him playing off what Ian and Anthony are doing is just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I hope, I do hope they continue that, because that was always hilarious.
Yeah.
It will be weird without Anthony. My favorites, I love Pokemon in real life.
Oh yeah.
Every time there was a new one.
Yeah.
If television was real.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when they showed the baby son from Teletubbies.
Oh.
And they're just screaming ah! Easy Step is a favorite of mine. April Fool's Day, a lot of their older stuff.
Yeah.
And but I also love Boxman. You remember that? No.
Sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, Boxman. Fuck, there's just so many. One that stands out was always Spider-Man. They're just in a park, and Ian is just like, I got an idea. Let's play Spider-Man. I'll be Spider-Man, and you be Dr. Octopus. And then Ian like sprays Anthony with silly string. Yeah, silly string. Yeah. And then Anthony just goes, go laser eyes. Dr. Octopus does not have laser. Anthony shoots laser beams out of his eyes and then just blows Ian up, and that's it. That's a minute video. And it's got like over millions and millions of views. That
defines YouTube. Once again, that is YouTube in a nutshell, basically.
Especially early YouTube. Like infant YouTube, not sure what the hell it is yet, and then... Yeah, so we thank Smosh for setting the stage and bringing us all the ones we know and love today. So.
Oh yeah, and we look forward to see what Smosh and Anthony come up with next.
Yeah, so Anthony, if for some weird reason you're watching this,
that'd be weird.
Yeah, so good luck to Smosh, good luck to Anthony, and
thank you
guys so much.